24-yard line. The only score in that quarter, Walt, was that 64-yard dash by Justin Fee with 4:53 remaining in the quarter, and the extra point added by Trombino, adding to the 23-0 margin that the Falcons had at halftime.
Well, you said that was a backbreaker, and it really was. Norristown needs 3 touchdowns and the 2-point conversions, and they're right back in the game. In fact, that happens and they're leading, but instead of stopping Pennsbury and getting the ball back with good field position and a good amount of time left, Fee breaks the 64-yarder, and that really puts Norristown in a bad position. Now, 4 touchdowns in 12 minutes does not look good for the Norristown Eagles.
So with 12 minutes to go, the Eagle defense on the field as they have been for much of the evening. Matt Rader goes to the left side to Johnson. Good pursuit by Stead. There's a fumble. The ball's loose. And it's Norristown ball. Good job by Eric Stead that time. I don't know if Stead got the hand in there that jostled that ball free, but he was certainly the pursuing defender there. Was it Tuggle that time, Walt, on the recovery?
Tuggle was the recovery, yes. I'm surprised to see them go to Johnson. Johnson looks like they're speed back, but they seem to have the horses, the bigger guys, who are a little more secure with the ball. Johnson a little more flashy of a runner, somebody you'd use if you were in a situation like Norristown is. But a great job by the Norristown defense to punch it out, and now great field position.
So certainly the biggest break of the ball game for Norristown. They take over 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. However, on their last possession, they were 1st and goal from the 3 and could not convert. This time they go up the middle, I believe, to Johnson. I'm sorry, that was Jeff Butler on the carry. My apologies to Mr. Butler. He bulled forward for about a yard. He's 2nd down and 9 from the 19-yard line. Pardon me, from just inside the 20, not quite to the 19, really.
Norristown now has to work on putting something together, finding something that's effective and something that works against the Falcons. Very demoralizing to be shut out.
Augustine hands off to the second back that time, and really not much gain on that play either.
And Jeff, Augustine handles the ball fairly well for a high school quarterback. Norristown uses a lot of fakes, a lot of play action, a lot of misdirection in their backfield, and Augustine runs it all fairly well.
And unfortunately on that play, the game was only for 2 or 3. We're going to call it 3rd down and 6. The Eagles need to get to the 10-yard line, 11-yard line for a 1st down. Maybe Johnson and Butler, as usual, in the backfield. Bean to the right, Tuggle in motion. They show blitz. Here they come. Now they drop back into coverage. Wide open is number 41, Jake Bean. Touchdown, Norristown. Good job that time by number 7, Eric Augustine. Had the protection. Pennsbury showed blitz, dropped back into coverage, but Bean got in front of the secondary there, was wide open, did a good job of plunging into the end zone after he caught the ball.
Well, that's what happens when you show blitz. If you come, you can get beat. If you back off, you may not get back in time. Norristown sent Bean out in a little hook into the middle, and Bean a good job of catching first, then turning for the end zone and plunging in.
And Bob Rouse's extra point is up and good. And I wonder why you don't go for a 2-point play there. I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter at this stage of the game with 9:58 to play. So the Eagles are on the board here. Now 30-7, trailing by 23 points. We've got 9:58 to play. And a good job that time, Augustine to Bean. And I believe that's Jake Bean's first reception tonight, Walt.
Yeah, they haven't thrown much at all. Tuggle's had a couple, but they may be the first, if not the first, only the second for Jake Bean. And also it's Jake Bean's 3rd touchdown. When he does catch the ball, he's been a big play guy this year. almost 22 yards per catch, and as we said, his 3rd touchdown on the season. And it's nice to see that. Norristown needs to be successful on some of their offensive plays, and especially important for them to go through the air. In their future games, the running game will always be there, but they have to maintain that passing game, as we've seen tonight, to balance their offense and keep their opponents off balance.
So number 10, Bob Browse, doing the kicking chores for Norristown. They go for the onside kick. A good job by Browse, but well covered by Pennsbury. Good job that time by the up man, as Norristown put the full shift on to the far side of the field for the onside kick. Browse got a little hop out of that ball, but right into the chest of the Pennsbury up man, who did a good job of falling on it just across midfield.
Looked like number 90, Chris Bondanza, who made that play, and that's what you want to do on the onside kick. You have to just smother it. Browse didn't get as high a hop as he would have liked, but of course the ball does have to go 10 yards for the opponents to have recovered it. Right across the 10-yard distance, Bondanza just fell on it, smothered in his chest, and a good play. Now Pennsbury again has good field position.
They'll start at their own 49-yard line. Matt Rader, their quarterback, he's been a key to their success tonight, certainly. This time they go to McFarland. He's stopped for no gain, perhaps even a small loss. Looks like he got back to about the line of scrimmage, though. We'll call it 2nd and 10.
And the Norristown defense now, of course, keying on the run. Pennsbury won't take any chances and turn it over again. It was another quick turnover, and Norristown could feel back into it. Sometimes that's even more important than being back into it, is feeling like you are. So Pennsbury will certainly try and eat the clock away, and they've been very successful tonight just doing just that.
So 2nd down and 10 with 9:08 to play in this ball game. The Falcons up on top, 30-7 on a beautiful fall evening here at Norristown's Roosevelt Field. It's been a perfect night for football, although the points up on the scoreboard certainly have not gone Norristown's way. Man in motion. They go to Johnson again around the left side. Tackled, fumble, and they say no, he was down. That ball shot out of there after the play was dead. Good job that time, though, by Butler, and it looked like Brahim Mitchell out there on the right side.
Well, Larry Green going back to Johnson. I guess he feels he's in a position that he can maybe turn the ball over again, but showing good confidence in Johnson. Johnson only a sophomore, so Green obviously trying to keep his confidence for the future, and he is a good back. Looks like he has some game-breaking speed, and certainly something Pennsbury will need in upcoming games.
So 3rd and 9 for the Falcons, just at midfield. The backs are in the eye. Play action. They go to the air. Rader goes to a man wide open and just overthrows him. He had his tight end that time. That was number